Grice looks at him and then says, "Oh, Starlin, what to do with you then? As I said, such abilities." He looks up to Cash and sort of, frowns slightly as if like, "Can you hear me?"
You basically get a double nod.
Can he? Malachi?
Can Cash see if a skeleton head frowns? That's the real question.
Can Cash see it?
It's probably
yes,
the light in the skull. The skull sort of narrows. Yeah.
Well, she'll nod that she can hear you.
Yeah.
We'll have a synchronized nod, both me and both you and Azuria should
You're like, yes.
Sigurize then continues. As I said, such power, such possibility, and so young. You are a prodigy, Stalin. No doubt from your heritage, is it not? I do seem to recall that your father is famous.
Zeno opens his eyes, not fooling anyone, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Looks up at all of you, sort of his eyes narrowed, and says, I, compared to him, will never bow to anyone. I serve no one. I have no ones to order around.
So proud. Well, if you... certainly a will that I can respect. I too do not bow to anyone, Stalin. And I think that is something we have in common, yes. Power, knowledge, ability. I have grown much in my years in this band, and I see a possible great future for you as well. It just so happens that I have, as I mentioned, a little organization that is currently working on a grand project of reintroducing the arcane arts to Telengard. We will do what the king never did or dared to do. I have gone further than your father ever dared. I was the one who brought all of this in motion, Starlin. Me. The resurgence of arcane power in this kingdom will all have its source at me. And those who join me, those who work with me towards this great goal, will have a very bright future indeed.
Sort of fights, trying to stand up, sort of supported by his staff.
At that point, Telemundus would take a step or two forward, grab him, and basically just lean him / throw him against the wall so he can stand. And then face him, get very, very close to his face so he can definitely smell some things that people would rather not smell, his breath mostly, and say, and besides, once you enter this place, you forfeit your life. There's only one way to get out of here alive for you. Accept his offer and I may let you live. May. If you truly have the potential that you say you do, it would be a waste otherwise, wouldn't it?
Coughs up some blood.
The dear Telemundus tells the truth of it, Starlin. See what power we wield. You are powerful, yes, but against us your magic's faltered. We bypassed it. The power our group wields is vast. We have killed angels. We have killed demons. We are on the brink of ruling this country. The possibilities are endless. Endless. Together, we can take magic further than it has ever been taken in this country. We can make this into the center for learning and power that it deserves. You say you do not bow to anyone, but in our group, in our circle, cooperation is what is important. And my organization is all about cooperation. As such, Stalin, work with me, and I will offer you a place at my council. You will be one of the heads of you will be one of the house heads. The ruler, I think, of the evocation school.
So stands out, looks at the dragon, and says, "If you want me to sign something, you might as well kill me now."
Zacharias looks at him. I do not need to sign you to sign anything, Starlin. I need your cooperation and your understanding how this works. Work with me, and we will all prosper. Oppose me, and you will be destroyed. Utterly. Think carefully if your life is worth wasting away on such technicalities as a stubborn head. I offer you a position of leadership. I do not require you to bow and scrape. I require you to do what you already do, gather power, research, knowledge for the Senate to share and discuss.
Yeah, Telemundus will walk a few steps away, losing interest. Just watching from the sidelines again.
He sort of falls a little down. Picks himself up again and says, "Very well. Very well then. You've been very convincing."
Zacharias grins at him. Of course. He reaches out a gloved hand and says, I am Zacharias the Ever-Living, Void Lord of the Senate. He steps closer to shake Starlin's hand.
Moves it out. Sort of takes. He seems very sort of broken down right now. But, he's shaking and says, "I am Stalin Fane." So looks as I have no real titles anymore, I suppose.
You will have again, Starlin, if that is what your desire. As a leader of one of my houses, there will be power and influence abound. Students, servants, slaves, if that is your desire, I cannot. What is important in the Void Senate is the research and the knowledge. That is paramount. Do you understand this? And he gazes with his deathly gaze into his eyes.
Says, I think so, yes. I will need time. It looks Yes.
Good. Zacharias looks around.
Be sure to leave this place then. There's. He sort of looks to Telemundus and then doesn't say anything else.
Zacharias nods, looks at the rest of the party, and says, I think we are done here. We should probably scour the bodies for any useful trinkets or valuables. Anything of value can be useful after all, and we are currently a bit drained of resources, are we not?
Cash looks kind of happy, and she's like, "Oh, I need a bath. Let's go home then." Always so
I
optimistic.
think Cash took she took some wounds, yeah, from the sun.
Well, no, she didn't. Not really that. She's covered with blood.
It's true.
Yeah, Zacharias will take a quick sweep, basically pick up anything magical or masterworked. Or if they have like plate, if any of the knights had plate armor.
No, they didn't really have money for that. What they did have money for was in total +2 heavy steel shield,
Oh, hang on, I need to...
+2 longsword.
Let's see here.
I guess I could just do it like this. Yeah. Put these blurbs down so you know what.
Oh, that footplate is expensive.
sort of thing. Look at this. All these dudes are well equipped.
Ooh.
Piercing shield, +2 long sword.
That was at least. This is on the cleric.
Yep. Oh, mithril full plate. That is very fancy. Yes.
My full plate's not mithril.
Well, do you want a full plate of mithril?
But your full plate is special, isn't it?
Hmm?
Well, I think
It's
any
like a
plate
special thing.
doesn't
Yeah,
any plate...
it was. Mine was originally Havelin's, and it was good guy stuff, but now it's bad guy stuff. And I,
Change.
I'll keep it. I'll put it on a display rack.
Sure. The first armor of... head by inspired wisdom, yep.
Timian.
Oh yeah, Timian? Oh yeah.
No,
Oh,
He
God.
will
no,
get it.
Timian can't have my old armor.
Of course he can turn him into a vampire like we discussed.
I'm going to.
And then give it as a present. It'd be like his confirmation gift. It would be great. He'll be so happy.
Also, there is 2,000 gold's worth of diamonds and diamond dust.
Wow, adding to my collection, it looks like.
Yep, you can take that.
Yeah, that armor alone is like 15,000 gold pieces.
Anything...
See, the reason that I don't want to give it to him is because I want to sell it, so I have money to make the mithril one good.
Don't sell it.
The problem with that, Jake, is it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Why do you sell a demon armor anyway?
Yeah, why do you go to sell that?
No, we can break it down.
We can.
Break it down now. Boom, boom, boom.
I think you should give it to Timian.
Stop.
He's
That's just
underpaid.
like throwing money at nothing.
Well,
Poor Timian.
You know, we at some point you're gonna end up having to use him again, and then you're gonna be, oh, Timian sucks.
Nothing.
And then
Hey,
I'm,
no, that's fair. Well, no, but
then
I
I'm
just
gonna
use
tell you, why
bullshit
didn't you give him
so-
that armor?
Was there anything else, Malachi?
Or to enchant.
No, this is the valuable stuff. I mean, there's some holy symbols for each of them and stuff, but...
Oh, we need toilet paper.
Any wooden mithril holy symbols, I burn.
Yeah.
Or
If they-
that.
if
We,
they
we,
just
need,
don't-
we need tinder blocks.
They might just wither in our presence at this
Tinker.
point.
Tinker block.
Possibly with Marcus. Oh wait, Marcus's aura isn't here anymore.
You know,
In approximately 30 minutes, it will.
no, it only took a few minutes, sis.
The battle only
Well,
took a
for the
minute. and a half.
combat, but I mean, we'd spent like hours talking to people. It seems.
No, we haven't. We spent like
I don't think
It
so.
feels like it. Zacharias and Mr. Wizard Guy just going, hunky
You know, can
be best friends.
someone close the back so we
Yeah.
can't hear him?
I close the bag of holding.
So we don't hear
Yeah,
the...
it's just like you've got evil Mist just like yelling at you, just like,
Yep.
ah.
Here, grabs his staff and stands over here and says, do you mind if I take my leave then?
Zacharias looks at him. We shall discuss this again soon, Starlin. Indeed. He looks around. Come to Gaston Hall Inn. He seems to think. You keep yourself unwarded for now. I will contact you in a few days.
Cash looks a
If I find that you are warded, I will take that.
I shall go and stay with my father.
He nods. That is fine, but we have things to discuss. If I find that you oppose me, Stalin, I will
Sorry.
take that to...
His rooms are warded.
Zacharias nods. That is fine. I know where your father's rooms are.
Cash looks surprised, like, looks at him, are you gonna walk the entire way?
He's a wizard.
Rounds at Cash, and then he teleports.
Smart ass.
He's a wizard, Cash. Of course he teleports. Well,
Then why don't we teleport? We always fly.
You teleport.
let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Let's quickly do it before Kyrie.
Yeah. We're going. Zacharias, Zacharias will spend another teleport and take us back to the horn. Not the horn. That'll be bad. We go back to the Isle.
Oof.
Yep.
What are you doing here?
That is probably our next.
Surprise.
We are looking for our ex-girlfriend. Have you seen her?
She has a Hydra, and
My Hydra!
that is probably the next thing we need to do. By the way, is to
Cover
take
my Hydra.
The Hydra?
Get the Hydra
yeah,
back?
back and take back that. No, we need to go and get rid of Veterkali because we
I
can't
think-
have him send things after us like this.
No, what kind of gratitude is that,
What?
asshole?
You should be grateful.
Grateful?
He,
What?
He should.
No,
No,
he
he
should
should
be
be grateful.
Well, he's a daemon. He doesn't feel gratefulness. Like that's. I don't think
Why
he's
the
capable.
hell does he
He
want to
just
make
wants
enemies?
to kill you a little more because you helped him, so you deserve to die a little faster and
Yeah,
suffer
exactly.
less, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, fine. Okay, let's go home.
Also, before we teleport home, just one last thing. Telemundus would basically throw Zacharias a glance that basically communicates that whenever Telemundus helps him, he does want something in return eventually. He doesn't do it because he's nice.
Is Telemundus gonna try to pressure Zacharias, the ever-living, the Lich Void Lord, for favor? Hmm?
It's not pressuring, it's a fact.
Interesting.
At some point.
You know, you look at it like this. You help Zacharias with things, and Zacharias help you with things.
You know, if
It is
Telemundus-
beautiful, really.
If Telemundus did that to Cash, you're like, I have a broth.
Yeah, could take you after payment than that. I don't know.
Currently in the sewers. But you know.
It is as always with
Sphere.
Zacharias very much into delivery of the request. Demanding things might be a bad move.
Comes home and there's another painting there. Right above his bed.
You
Telemundus
can give
is
him.
not
give
demanding anything, he's implying things.
Zacharias, you can give
Two
him
leather
back a
bind for
painting.
his spell book. With Telemundus' face on it.
It's a
With a claw mark.
it's a Telemundus, like a Telemundus bookmark, like carved.
T-shirt.
Yeah,
Ooh, a cup.
Oh.
Yeah, like a mug.
yeah. We should definitely have a void, like a
You know,
Whispering
they
Lord.
probably
to
has all this
create-
merchandise at the Dragon's Hoard.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Yeah.
need to make, like, we need to commission some real life merchandise.
Hmm.
That's just pictures of Telemundus.
That's
I
all the
have-
merchandise.
I would actually, if I had like
that
a
is.
style fancy painting with Telemundus, I'd have it up.
Yeah, for real. It's like we
But,
get,
but that's
like...
kind of outside the point. Let's
yeah.
I like the
let's
fact
teleport
that-
back and then end
Oh.
the session, and then we can talk about this.
All right,
Yeah.
we teleport
Okay.
back.
Such an
Woo,
exciting
teleport
session for Jake, guys.
back. I know, right? That's what
Poor-
happens when you're a vampire.
Poor
Yeah.
Jake.
You can't make your saves because you roll like a 2.
See, yeah, it's perfect. No, my saves are good. My to hit is really, really good. Everything I do is really good, except for my dice rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I can do
yeah.
So
Like-
sorry.
Like, Marcus is a badass, and Jake's dice aren't.
Also, I think I forgot, but that he didn't. Before your Stalin teleports away, he does take into his one of his pouches and take out sort of a little bundle of different scrolls and just sort of put them on the ground
Oh,
as he teleports away.
Zacharias will definitely pick that up.
All right.
By the way, the things you posted, is that all the loot we got? Or that seems to be just from the Inquisitor, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Haven kept the stuff because we didn't kill him.
It
Right,
needs to be
okay, that
just
makes sense.
modified and made bad and stuff.
Because he's bad. Oh dear, I didn't mute.
Well, that wasn't.
Dear.
I want to touch.
No.
Well,
See, Jonas sings all the time.
and it seems to be, teleportation information that allows you to go to different places.
Oh. How incredibly interesting. Zacharias will study this
Sure.
intently back at the Isle.
Right. Yeah. One of them that might be of particular interest is one that leads to, if you look at the map,
Mhm.
Here.
Yeah.
What? Where exactly?
Here.
Oh, that's
And
an odd place.
It is apparently sort of set for a detection of a powerful magical aura. And has apparently been cross-referenced by him in the, by someone. I can give you a name of what the place is called on his sort of map. If you care for it.
Sure. I like names.
Yeah. All this. I don't need all that.
But notes.
What? Oh. How else am I supposed to know if what the magical place of power is called?
Because I'll write it.
Oh.
And you're supposed to remember it once I've written it once. There you go.
Nidhogger.
The
Why is
Cairn
that a name that
Nithhogger.
I recognize? Is it?
Do we recognize the name of Nithhogger? Have we heard that
Do
before?
you recognize the name of Nithhogger?
I'm pretty sure we do. I don't know why.
What? Because Nidhogg is a mythical creature.
Yeah, well.
Yeah?
But it sounds like a dragon, maybe, because Nithhogger
Was he maybe on the list of Trigamen's children?
Because Nithhogger in mythology was the ice dragon that
I
gnawed on the roots
do
of the tree.
remember that name. Let me take a
Does
look.
Zacharias recall the name Nithhogger from the notes of Shargamon's spawn?
Yes, yeah, it was in there.
Hmm.
It was one of the older ones, actually.
Your
Oh,
own...
he's the Linon, isn't he?
Might be a
Yes.
Linon.
I'm pretty sure he's a Linon.
What?
As far as Telemundus remembers, he never really met the guy.
He's a what?
A Linon.
A Linon,
The norm, they're like
a
dragons, but with no
primeval
back
dragon.
legs.
It's like a snake dragon.
Yeah.
They can be
They
really
waddle
scary.
around like a paralyzed dog. Not in like an offensive way, but like literally.
There are
that's
also
how
a
it
few
works.
more notes on the paper
Mm-hmm.
that sort of is apparently just some notes, perhaps something you want to look into or something.
Mm-hmm.
It says drow ? Snow elves ?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. That is really interesting because Stroma told Cash that if she would hope to find any relation to where she came from, it would be there.
Is there a marking on the map for that?
That's the same one.
Oh, all is up there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Drow and Linon, that's new.
Well, he told her to talk to them. They would know.
Maybe we can go to the drow and they would be like, yes, that Linorm is actually...
I don't think they'll be. They'll probably go, wow, you have.
You cut out, Tina.
And I think with that information shared with all the party members, I think this is a nice place to stop. So do you want to just begin the next day, or do you want to?
Yeah, I think we're gonna rest after this and recuperate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I think next time we're gonna go after Vetra right?
You can try.
But snow elves.
He's
I
home.
think we should.
So the next day, or like you're gonna take a little bit of crafting time, or
Yes,
have
yes.
to talk to
crafting time
people,
is-
or
Well, something that I would like to do is take a look at the notes from the dragon notes, basically, to see what's up with or if I can find anything about the.
basically, do you want to take downtime before next session, or do you want to just sort of
I don't know. Do we? Don't need like a huge amount of time.
Unless someone wants to desperately craft something.
I would like to make my mithril armor good.
How long would that take, though?
I don't know. It's like 4,000 gold to make it a dastard. Whatever. I think it's just +2 dastard. So, well, no, it wouldn't be 4,000. It would be a little more. But
Would be 8,000.
I think.
It'll be 4 days.
Nine-
What is a
9,000.
what is, how much is a
Plus
+3?
plus 3
18,000?
armor. Plus 3
Plus three
armor
is
is
9,000.
9,000
9,000.
weapon is 18,000 plus 3 armor is 9,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what, 4.5 days?
Yeah,
Isn't it like a day per 1,000? Yeah,
I think so.
We do 2,000 per day these days.
exactly. So that's why it's 4.5.
So, had a little bit of conversation and development at the end. It's always
Mhm.
good.
Mhm.
Entirely combat. Yeah. So, you gonna take downtime or not?
5 days?
5
5
days. Sounds good.
All right, 5 days of downtime, and then we'll begin to play again.
Well, I've been forced into the forge.
I'll be a
Unless we
teleport.
want to,
Yes, you have.
unless we
cardinal
want
work.
to take care of Vitrakale first and then take downtime. Because he might still send stuff, which might be annoying.
Especially while I'm like in my like workshop hammering away.
Yeah, I kind of want to eliminate, vertically, to sort of limit the amount of attacks we're getting, because we're being. Thorn still has his like assassin devils out there. And if Vertically is gonna keep sending like freaking Astra demons after us, that's gonna be very annoying.
By the way, Manikai, I wanted to ask, but what is going
Seems
You don't
like
know, you haven't been there.
one problem after another with Tina's Java or mic or something. Kind of sucks.
It's a very cheap headset.
Yeah,
Got it.
By the
Not
way,
much.
Jonas.
can be done about that.
Jonas.
Mm-hmm.
I may or
Right,
may
so
not have a
5
crafting
days of
task.
downtime. I will save the server here. After you guys
Wait a minute,
disconnect.
I think I would suggest that we take care of Vitrakale right away before we take downtime. Because honestly, while the mithril armor for Marcus might be neat and all,
It's not gonna do
it's
that
not
much.
enough of an upgrade to actually. Yeah,
I am for resting up and then going after Vertically.
I
and then,
agree.
And then we can forge the armor.
Shouldn't take too long to take care of a demon lord, right? Or daemon.
Damon Prince.
It's like a 5-minute trip max.
Yeah, just pop
Getting
in.
there is not the problem. We can teleport straight in. Getting out is the hard bit.
Yeah, we don't really know what he's got in there.
Although, would Zacharias like to be able to put his familiar inside of his
So
buckler?
no downtime. Now you can disconnect from the server. I'm gonna save it and
Jonas.
maybe stay for a little bit of down after session talk, but not a whole lot. Very busy week.
Jonas, you want a holstering buckler, right? Where you can store your familiar inside your buckler.
That seems unnecessary. He's in my pocket.
And he can't be damaged.
When's the last time you've actually seen sunlight?
I
Yeah.
think he's now
Have you fed him recently?
No.
I think he's now Beano Scorpion.
What do you mean fed? He eats of like the magical energies around him.
Sure.
He
I don't think that's how animals work. John.
Well,
You-
he's a magical animal.
Yeah, he's a magical scorpion, a myth and wonder.
He's dead.
Thank you.
That's
Aw.
canon. He's dead. Gone.
I'm so
Sat on him sometime, and now he's just pushed in the robe.
That's actually really bad, Zacharias, because if he loses familiar, he can't cast spells.
I'm so sorry.
Just saying, though. Sheep, how much intelligence do you have?
12.
Yeah, the familiar is more intelligent than you. Has 13.
Yeah.
Was before it died.
It's a scorpion though with 13. That's
I
pretty.
can
impressive.
like talk
Yeah,
to the
that's
scorpion,
almost as
converse with
intelligent as
it.
Marcus. Marcus has 16.
All you heard was like lonely crying.
Help!
Why won't you even acknowledge me? And then it died.
Sent by Zacharias,
It
notice me.
died. It died of neglect.
It also, one second, you have the green skin scorpion, right?
Yeah.
I'm curious, how much AC does it have nowadays? I'm finding out.
It's having
That reminds me, I need to
23.
update Chloe.
23
So
AC.
yeah, so that scorpion has
Is it tiny or diminutive?
tiny as 26 AC.
If you cast like Form of the Dragon on that thing, it would actually be kind of good.
Roar!
I don't think I have updated Chloe's.
I can update Chloe for you.
I think I updated her health, and that's it.
I can update Chloe for you later.
So yeah, that was a fun
Thank
session.
you.
A lot of battle.
Well,
Well, yeah.
fun
So,
is objective.
I'm sorry, Jake.
Yeah, this battle we
It's
didn't
okay.
only have
I was
one
gone
wizard,
for
we had
most of it
two.
anyway, so it's fine.
It's kind of unfair because I feel that this happens a lot to you.
Yeah,
Jack.
I think I
No,
feel
I think
It's
like
okay.
Cash was
No, I've
mazed or
been.
something.
I just went
Stick out
offline
there.
on Steam and started playing Binding of Isaac, so
Why? I never.
it's good.
So that's pretty much the usual for you.
No, I don't do it when I'm actually playing. But I'm dead. So
Hmm.
Well, good thing you're undead.
I was paying attention. It was
Alright.
only Binding of Isaac, so it's not like it's hard to pay attention through.
Well, Desitor is awesome as always. We always
Yeah,
like him.
that was nice timing for Destiny.
He always has nice time.
He never
Yeah.
not has nice timing.
I have a feeling Destiny's like permanently like looking for a crystal ball of scrying.
Yeah, he's like looking at us all the time, giggling.
He's just like
Oh god, YouTube.
he's sitting there.
Sorry,
I can
stream.
imagine.
I'm not
I
sure what
basically
happened
showed us
there.
how I imagine him. Is like one hand he's writing all his papers, the other hand he's like using the crystal ball and like waiting for the perfect time to pop up.
Hmm.
One of my paused YouTube videos just randomly started playing.
Ah,
Yeah, I think it's kind of like Netflix, where if you leave it, or no, not Netflix rather, but some video streaming sites do that, where it's like if it's paused for long enough, it'll just start playing anyway.
Yeah. I got to explore my first arcane caster. Pretty much.
Well, not your first.
Well, the other ones have died. Yeah, I don't know.
We had the no.
Yeah. That's the thing. If you had like 3 DMs, they could maybe play all the characters a little better to their strengths. Because I don't know what half of these guys can do.
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, it's a case that's one advantage of trying to do the cooperative DM kind of idea.
Or just make the characters yourself.
Yeah.
But
And that, in
but
my
I think I do okay.
in my case, with a lot of the characters I make for my campaigns, like because I've like designed their spell list, I kind of know what's being
But
thrown.
you know their things and their like combos and stuff. Here there's like leads out with this spell if there's this kind of thing, and then he does this and this, and then he kind of goes with that. Like, yeah, all right.
By the way, Dark, I'm gonna have to talk to you shortly or briefly tomorrow about what Raphael does at the ball in this sort of downtime thing we have.
Yes, that's fine.
Well, Laurel sort of
A little
awkward
downtime
tries
before
not to worry about too much.
dinner.
Talk to someone about economy and trade rules. Or
Yes,
whatever.
all of tomorrow I will basically be available because I'll be continuing my planning for session and then be able to talk to you at the same time.
Good.
Laurel's favorite part of the Star Wars series would be that part where they talk about like trade agreements.
Oh. Be like, yes, anything. So.
Oh, very interesting. But wouldn't that have a strong effect on the socio-economical situation in Naboo?
He's such a bureaucrat.
But yeah, I'm actually very excited for tomorrow's session.
Or wouldn't that be great if Raphael just suddenly turned out to be an economic prodigy?
Takes one look and just, oh, well, this is easy.
We can profiteer from this.
Yeah.
I had 1 penny and I made it into a ship. Half a day.
I'm a
Raphael
build-
basically turns into what's his face from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes. Yeah, that definitely needs to happen. He speculates on the market and becomes a rich asshole.
Is this legal? Fuck no.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was good.
I'll make it legal.
And in your dance hall, you'll do midget throwing contests.
Of course.
So, Chad, how did you enjoy it? I see that we've lost about half of you.
Yeah, everyone's like, yep.
Drizzled off as we go into the night.
We had around 20 people by the
Yeah,
end
like
there.
Oh god,
I
it's
mean,
late
Malachi,
already.
the same thing happened in Age of Darkness where people just slowly trickle off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
especially since we have a lot of combat currently, it's not that exciting to watch, I don't think.
No.
Well, you could argue combat's the most exciting bit, you could also argue roleplay's the most exciting bit, so...
I think roleplay is the most exciting bit because you, as a viewer, you're not really invested into the combat. So, like, you want people to do well and do cool things, but like if someone dies, like, whatever. It's not your
think-
character, right?
Yeah, I think most people are interested in how things turn out in the long run. On the
I mean, that's also the
longer
most
run, at
interesting thing
least.
for me.
Viewing strategies or viewing patterns on the video certainly suggest that. Because like, they watch it 2 first and then the 2 last, and in the middle it's like, some people watch all of it, but a lot of skip the middle parts.
You're saying the
You
case that
write
Johnny
very
has
well
this
in your sleep, Zombie Ninja. I must applaud you in that. Fall of Halo was awesome to watch. Good. It was also awesome to play. It's not an easy thing, actually.
The fall of Havelin. We have completely destroyed the family now. Well, not completely. Well, Thorn is.
There is one member left.
Oh, Thorn.
That you know
Yeah, I
of.
wonder how Haviland feels. Like, what if he knew that I was wearing, like, what is his father's
He
armor?
recognized the armor.
Yeah, it's dark now.
Father.
I bet that Linon
And
is
I'm just
also
like,
Haven.
well, actually...
That Linorm is also a Havelin. Yes, I am his cousin, George the Linorm Havelin. I've been living up in this cairn for a bit.
Yeah.
By the way,
Jargammons and Miss Havelin's son.
if he is a cairn Linorm, he is super dangerous. I threw a cairn Linorm at my
I don't
party
know what
once.
a can is.
Oh, a cairn
Think
is
look-
Like
it
a
up.
They're
stone
like a-
thing where pagans bury their dead.
yeah,
like a burial mound, but with rocks.
yeah,
But none of you stunned like the ancient history of the island telling, God.
exactly. But yeah, cairn Linorms super dangerous. Like oh my god, this is
Oh
terrible.
god, yeah. Ooh.
So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I shouldn't be looking these things up because that's spoilers.
No SRD.
You people. Always cheating.
I'm not cheating. I was
I know of it because of my.
So it's weak to lead. Well, I'm just going to bring a whole stack of that.
I mean, it's called a Linorm and it's called a cairn. I think we can put 2 and 2 together, honestly. It's probably it could be a cairn Linorm. What?
Telemundus has heard of him, so you would know
the
a thing or two.
cairns, in fact.
I mean, Jonas has reason to. Like, he's run into it in DMing. So.
Also, Zacharias' intelligence is like godlike at this point, so.
Not quite godlike, but pretty good.
Still justifies too much metagaming.
I still like the fact, Jonas, that you can play Cthulhu at chess.
But you can't play Chiron at chess.
No,
Because
Kevin
Cthulhu-
can't.
Well, no, you can't play Cthulhu at chess because he doesn't exist. He's just a concept that kills you instantly.
Cthulhu isn't a concept. He does technically exist.
He
Well,
does
yeah, I
exist,
mean,
yeah.
technically by the rules, but that's.
I mean, you
a
can
bad
fight
representation of
Cthulhu technically, just no
I
one
mean,
succeeds.
if we're really talking Cthulhu here and not just stats on a page, you can't fight Cthulhu because you lose instantly.
Not me, because I'm immune to his madness stuff.
That's true.
I suppose so, but I mean, you can't really do anything with him. You
Would
just chill.
Cthulhu play non-Euclidean chess?
I hope so.
So Jonas, he has 31 intelligence, 36 wisdom, 34 charisma. You think you can take that on?
I could take on the intelligence, most definitely.
His wisdom, however, might beat you out.
Yeah,
I hate that they gave him stats, though.
he's
Like, it
he's
should
a
He doesn't have
world.
much He has very little dexterity in comparison.
I mean,
I'm
he
sure it
should
also says
be-
that they you always meet them in bands of 5 or something,
Cthulhu is
or like a colony of 7,
No, Cthulhu is
like
always...
the mithril golems who walk in raving bands of 15. Like like they just walk around.
No, it's like
oh,
he has
yeah,
like
okay.
2,500
This
hounds
is
of
a really
Tindalos
bad
around him.
neighborhood. I just was in the process, and some mithril golems were threatening me.
By the way, Jonas, one of my favourite things, non-Euclidean, extraordinary abilities. Cthulhu does not exist wholly in the world, and space and time strain against his presence. He gains a deflection bonus equal to AC, and a racial bonus on reflex saves equal to his charisma modifier, plus 12.
But yeah, it's like, yes, yes.
He also has 50% concealment, always.
He has like a
True seeing
swarm
does not negate this.
of Tindalos hounds around him. Just
With
gaze
enough of
everything-
those things, I mean,
Yep, just gaze you to death.
you're not gonna win because their gaze physically cut you.
Rips you to pieces.
Like, if they come back again, I'm just gonna look to them and just like, I'm out.
They won't be that dangerous this time around as they were when we were like level 9,
I mean,
7,
admittedly,
I don't know.
my saves are now godlike, but
Yeah, they wouldn't. They could certainly hurt us a lot, but they're not that dangerous anymore.
I would not be interested in fighting them.
What,
No.
the Hounds of Tindalos?
Yeah. Well, with that, I'm gonna end recording.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Bye!
Bye!
Play.
Bye!
Bye, friends.
Yep. We'll see you. We'll see you next time, and tune in tomorrow for the Forsaken Throne, where there will be ballrooms,
And amazing things happening,
most likely.
I'm sure. Gotta get
Come
missions
for balls, stay for
to
the
open a little box and it's gonna be great.
Oh, that damn box.